I am ready for Harley Quinn. We're ready for the movie. Come join us. Hello there. That's why you're watching. Thank you. We're gonna watch the Birds of Prey and the Ice Theater here at Regal Theater. Now, let's come on in.
They say, if you want to tell a story right, you gotta start at the beginning. Too far? Fine.
Hello everyone, we are here at the Regal Theater at the LA Live, and we just saw the Birds of Prey and the fabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn. And here is my Harley Quinn pop, the movie version. And we saw it at the Ice Theater, and it's a whole different experience than watching it just in a regular room. Anyways, what I like about this is part of the DC cinematic. This is part of the DC cinematic universe, and you don't have to like watch the other DC movies to watch this one, except for Suicide Squad, because this is the one that's basically it's like you can say the second part of Suicide Squad, but this is only focused only on Harley Quinn and new characters added to the DC cinematic universe, which they added Black Canary, the Huntress, and Renee Montoya. And their villain is the Black Mask, played by Ian McGregor, which is also known as the young Obi-Wan in the Star Wars prequel. And I think Margot Robbie did a fabulous job playing Harley Quinn once again. I love her. And here she is right here again. And one thing I've been a fan of Harley Quinn ever since I saw her in the Batman animated series from the 90s, and then they finally put her in the comic books, and now we have her in the movies. Yeah, the movie focused more about her breaking up with the Joker, because when we last saw in the Suicide Squad, they both, at the end of Suicide Squad, the Joker rescues her from the prison. And it looks like the couple lives happily ever after. In a way, that's the way it's portrayed. But in this one, she's no longer with him. Joker just is not shown in this movie, except in a drawing of him, which he does not look anything like the Jared Leto version of Joker. This was more like a comic book Joker, and not too many Easter eggs in here, but the one I do like a lot is the Captain Boomerang is on a wanted poster, and I like when she says, "Oh, I know that guy," and she points right at the poster, like the wanted poster that's in at the police station. And I like how she narrates her. It's about her, so she narrates, like a little backstory on this. For each character that's in the movie, the main characters, they introduce them with their name appearing right next to them. They freeze frame and have their name next to them, just like in the comic books, which that's pretty awesome. They have not did that to any of the other comic movies. I don't think they have. If I may be wrong, but this is pretty cool. So they'll have the name like Harley Quinn, like next to her name. Well, one thing I like about the movie, it's rated R, so there's a lot of cursing, a lot of violence. That's what I like in my movies, and I wish all the comic book cinematic universe could be like that. That's why you could say it's kind of a bit like Deadpool, but I want to say it's copied, but where they needed to have violence and with some cursing in it. It's not, they don't drop F-bombs all the time, but they just drop it just enough where they need. And the fight scenes are pretty awesome. And one thing about, they don't take themselves, let's say, they don't take themselves seriously. I mean, they make fun of like their own self. They don't take themselves seriously, so they make fun of themselves. It's like when Harley Quinn says when the three becomes a team, when the birds of prey become a team, she calls a bunch of happy do-gooders, which is very funny because that's what all the good guy superheroes are, a bunch of happy do-gooders, and that's something what a villain like Harley Quinn will say. And because Harley Quinn is an anti-hero, well, she is pretty much currently in a comic book. She's not the villain like she once was. So she's like kind of like in a good guy side, but she doesn't really follow the rules because she isn't a happy do-gooder like Batman and Superman is. Right, for the Birds of Prey, they've changed the movie versus what's in the comic book and the TV series that came out like in early 2000. The Huntress is not the daughter of Bruce Wayne and Catwoman, except she's a daughter of a very big mob family. The Black Canary, well, she's not your typical like white girl, so this time she's like black or Hispanic, which I like, and she's a lounge singer. So she has a job singing at the club that the Black Mask owns, and instead of having the Oracle, which is Barbara Gordon, it's Renee Montoya. So she's basically the cop or the non-power superhero in the group, which is very good. I like how they did this. Now I don't know how it's like that currently in the comic book, so I haven't read any of them yet, but I read the older ones, so that was those are different. And I'm gonna watch this movie a few times because I am a fan of Harley Quinn, and then we'll do a whole review on this movie later on. So follow us at Nerdrenaline. Follow us on Nerdrenaline on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel,